What's up? Listen, we about to tell the hard truth about a sweetie pie. I mean, the ultimate buster. The ultimate person that let his brother get killed and did not want to put in no work. So, sweetie, Ralfy the plug, complete sucker. It's just horrifying to meet somebody and be a part of something that you represented your whole life and find out that he wanted Draco the ruler spot. His own brother. He did what Big U was doing to Nipsey. I'm going to break it down. This is real life facts. A super buster. A sweetheart. So, me and Draco, right? We in the studio. We recording and stuff. And then he was talking to me. He was like, man, I got this last song I'm about to do or whatever. I want you to be a part of it. He said, matter of fact, I want it to be your song or whatever. So I was like, cool. So we doing behind the footage or whatever with the, camera and everything like that, filming the scenes, filming us from me making the beat to actually writing the hook and doing the hook and stuff. And, just making magic, right? Our song called Ball Out. So the fact is, it's like this. So I told, Draco, we were just talking. He was like, man, I got this show. I want you to come. I just don't feel right. And then he showed me the lineup. And I'm like, on 6-0, like, bro, you got to change that lineup. Go to a different stage because that's not it. And then I told him, I said, I got prior engagements or whatever to go and do a song or whatever, right? So I was like, had some shows lined up in New York. So I said, when I get back, we could shoot the actual video. He was like, okay, cool, no problem. Let's do it. Let's work. So he was like, just make sure you come back. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come back. You just be safe, right? So while I'm in New York, I get a call talking about Draco died. I'm like, Draco didn't die. Shut up. So I hang up. Next thing I know, his mama called. When his mama called, they was like, Draco is really dead. I'm like, what? They see, I get online, I see the video and stuff like that. I see the Buster activities. I see everybody running. The whole stick team. So I'm ready about to come back, fly back. So I'm pressing everything. Dead homies. Pressing everything. And then I get on the phone, I call Ralfy. I'm like, Ralfy, what happened? Ralfy told me the story like, man, I told Draco, like, the lineup wasn't cool or whatever. I didn't feel right. But nobody was going to stop him because he wanted to go and get his 50 bands. And I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, so what happened? He was like, they searched us or whatever, but they let everybody else in with everything. And I said, how many of y'all? He was like, it was like 15 of us. I was like, yeah. I said, so what happened? He was like, we was fighting. Next thing I know, I see Draco sitting on a speaker and he got stabbed or whatever like that. And I'm like, okay, so y'all didn't try to help him? Y'all didn't try to do anything like that? He was like, he sat on the speaker and he just gave up. He was tired. He was winded. I was like, so y'all didn't try to pick him up? Y'all didn't try to do anything, right? Then Sweetheart told me, he was like, no, it was just everybody for themselves after that. I said, what? So it ain't clicking, right? So I'm telling them, like, bro, I'm about to come outside. We about to troop up. So I'm going to call you so you can meet me because I know who did it, right? So I'm calling, blowing Ralfy up, like, dead homie, like, what's up? Like, texting him and all that stuff, right? He finally called me back. He was like, listen, Cannon, I don't want to be too much tripping or anything like that because I have a career now and I know what happened to my brother and stuff like that. It's hard, but I got a career to think about. I'm like, what? I'm like, you a buster, dead homies. I'm like, Sweetheart, when I catch you, it's up. So the moral of the story is like this. Your own brother will be looking at you, jealous, envious, want what you want. And if that's your real brother, you supposed to die with him. You supposed to do everything. Like, why leave the bag? Why leave the man that put you in a position? That should be the first person that get up out of there, right? Let me know, people, if I'm tripping. But Sweetheart, another part of the Buster Avengers, Ralfy the Plug. Sweetie, you was a real life mark. You acted like you was so tough on records and you do this and do that. Then he tells me Draco wasn't right ever since he got out of jail. His head was messed up. No. He was just militant. He was a rider. He was something that you wish you could be. And you was just a sucker waiting for his demise so you could come up. But right now, I had a song Ball Out. And since I start talking about him and telling the world how much of a coward he is, he want to have the Draco estate remove my song. Dead homies. And the crazy part about it is, I gave all the royalties and the mechanics to his son. But he thinking that song will blow up and then put me on. No, I don't need that. I'ma expose you. You's a sucker. You not like that. You wanted your brother's spot, but it's not working for you. The people don't buy in. You a snake. And that's it. Dead homies.